Hello? Is anybody here? Is anybody there? Is there anybody out there? Ready to play this? No, I'm like 3 hours late. Oh, my Steam Labs isn't working. Well, that's unfortunate. Are you kidding me? It is being weird. What the heck? Oh my gosh. What's up, Bumblebee Kid? See, what in the world? Why do I get that? But I don't get YouTube chat. Oh, Lord. Let me restart it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My day's been good. Can somebody on YouTube say something? Just so I know this works. Oh, come on, dude. Well, shoot. There we go. There's one. Something. Yeah, that works. I think what happened was I forgot to restart it when my internet went out.
Yeah.
And it went to the next video. Yes, I wish to proceed. I don't care. Come on. I want pizza. Want some rye? Yeah, I do. I do. That sounds so good. Who could ever not want pizza? Come on. Is this whole video just stay tuned for PlayStation Live? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just keep fast forwarding and it's just nothing but stars. Just nothing but stars. Look at all the dust, guys. Okay, 30-minute or 1 hour mark. Let's try. Yep. I should use my browser instead of my Xbox. I thought it would have been actually easier this way, but I guess not. Nope, still stars. My goodness. Greatness certainly awaits, doesn't it? Thanks, PlayStation. Yep. Still almost an hour in. An hour and a half. Goodness. It's all your fault, Heather. It's your fault. Just uh-oh. Blankness. That guy. Oh no. Oh, begin shortly. They just walk on, Sean. There you go.
Hey guys. Good evening, everyone, and welcome.
Where the heck are they? In a
Thank
tent?
you for making the time tonight to come to church. This fulfills your obligation for the coming Sunday. For those of you who need to know that.
The church of
Thank
PlayStation.
you for coming out. It's great to see the congregation as large as it is tonight under this single tent. And for those of you who may be a bit apprehensive because you remember that movie Kingsman, this doesn't end that way.
Media molecule dreams.
But no, again, thank you. And as you can see from this evening, here again at PlayStation, we've decided to mix it up a little bit in the way that we're doing our E3 presentation this year. You know, we look at what the stories have we tell and the things that we want to impart to our fans here with us and their fans on the live feed worldwide. And that changes our design ideas around what we can do for this show. So tonight, we're going to have, rather than a bombardment of new creative, we're going to take all of you on a journey deeper into some of the key titles we've talked about before, but we're going to talk about them in a different way tonight, a deeper way, so you can learn about what's going on with these games and what's coming up in the future. You know, what we look at here at Worldwide Studios with inside Sony Interactive Entertainment, we really want to take our love for gaming and make it sing very loudly. It's a gaming industry, it's sometimes called, but certainly inside our studios, we see gaming as a vocation. It's a calling. It's what we do. It's what we have to do. Our teams of creatives and studios and designers, they have stories to tell and things they want to show you and places they'd like to take you. That's what we're trying to do here at PlayStation. This coming year is going to be all about those kind of games that we can deliver to you in a way that's
It really is set up like a church.
We're beginning here in this tent. This church tent we've created here.
They are in a
Los
tent.
Angeles, to let you start that journey with us and let us tell you our stories for the next hour or so. So without further ado, it is my great honor and my unique privilege to invite to the stage, introduce to you, Gustavo Santorea.
Yay, story time. Yep. He's gonna play something Last of Us, isn't he? Yeah, that sounds like Last of Us. So into it. It's not even a joke. I actually want to learn that. Except not with the banjo. Well, actually, that's something else. I think banjos have the tuner and like between the headstock. Just has the body of a banjo though. Bravo. Now show Last of Us 2. There it is. You just ordered pizza and Coke? Nice. Is it a large pizza? Because I eat a lot. Oh, they kind of recreated the tent they were in, didn't they? They sure had the lighting and everything down, too. Oh, and the banjo.
I hate these things. Tell me about it. Your old man really laid into me today.
What happened?
Why is the voice?
Lecture about my patrols.
Why is there like
Don't
a
go here, don't go
echo
there. It's funny how involved he gets whenever your schedule
or
go out.
double?
Yeah.
She's putting on quite the show.
I'm hearing like a doubling.
I give you guys 2 weeks until we back together.
Not gonna happen.
Pretty sure it's on their side though.
Say something, dude.
Make it 1 week. Ellie! Hey! What took you so long? Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Eden?
Jesse.
Hey, don't forget we leave at first light, so get some rest.
Yes, sir. Such a dick. Come on. Why don't you start with me? Okay, I have a very serious question for you. How
They
bad
did a
is
cool
it?
thing, yep. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Like a hot pile of garbage? Oh. Okay. Oh. How about that?
Ugh.
Gross. You love it. Every guy in this room is staring at you right now. Maybe they're staring at you. Or not. Maybe they're jealous of you. I'm just a girl, not a threat. Oh, Ellie.
The faces look so good. All the freckles and moles. Yep. Saw that coming. It's there already? Jeez. How close is the pizza man from your house? I feel like Joel's dead or something. Ew, they're kissing. Heather. Shh. Yeah, you be quiet, Heather. Well, this game's clearly in 30 frames per second.
They are nested with sin. What is free? Holy shit! No! 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 Spread out.
Who are you calling a dude or ma'am? Me? Looks crazy. Clearly a dude. Damn. Ooh. Dang. Ooh.
She went into the grass. Watch yourself. Ethan.
What?
Wolf. She came through here.
They call her Wolf?
Go.
Right in the kneecap. Oh, in the head. Boom. Boom. What happened to your pizza? Did you drop it?
I have eyes!
This is too M-rated for me. This is perfect for me. I'm liking this. No, you open those eyes. You look at it. How'd they not notice or hear that? The explosion outside? Oh shit! Dang. How'd you not notice that she was over there? What's that dude's skin made of? Shot him in the head with the arrow. Yeah, I'm playing. With my Xbox controller. Oh yeah, that's a good thing to be thinking about while you're making out with somebody.
He should be terrified.
All the terrible things that you've done. No one seemed too thrilled about it. They're like, yeah. What the heck is wrong with PlayStation people? They did this last E3, didn't they? Now that I remember it. It was kind of like, yeah, oh, that was good.
That was a new look at The Last of Us Part 2. We're here live in Los Angeles at the PlayStation E3 Showcase. We're taking a quick intermission while folks move along to the next part of the experience. We'll have a little bit more to share on that later. And I am joined by my good friend, Ryan Clements.
Hello, Mr. Schumann.
How are you?
That wasn't heavy.
I'm good. It's such a pleasure to be here
I
at
thought
the
that was
PlayStation
easy.
Showcase. And it's going to be a huge night for Worldwide Studios a little later when the showcase resumes. And what better guest to have for joining us about Worldwide Studios than the chairman of Worldwide Studios, Mr. Sean Layden. Hello,
guys.
sir.
Yeah, good to be here.
I thought you were just on stage. How did you get up here so fast?
We created this pneumatic tube that I was dropped into and
flung
shot
right-
right across to the studio here.
Right
Yes.
over here. Well, it's
Yes.
good to have you here.
Well, it's
sir.
great to be here, and I think that was a very
No, you
very
recorded this earlier.
powerful start for
I'm
our
not stupid.
E3 program for this year.
That's right, and there's much more to come, but I do want to zero in on The Last of Us Part 2 here
Yeah.
just for a moment. You know, as chairman of Worldwide Studios, you work very closely with Naughty Dog.
Yeah, what is
These guys
this?
need no introduction.
Indeed.
And I'm curious, from your perspective, where is their head at when it comes to developing this game?
Where's their head at? I mean, they are everywhere. They're looking at what can do in the next iteration of the Last of Us series, and I think what we saw tonight. I mean, that piece of content was
What-
so impactful. I mean, the whole relationship between Ellie and Dina going into the combat sequence.
They must
really
not have
shows
much to
that,
show
they're pulling out all the
this
stops
E3.
over at Naughty Dog, and they're going to have a very broad and ranging game that's not going to make you only work at
They're
it.
in
as
the
a
church
player,
tent.
You're going to have to just think as a person.
They're having an
with
intermission
what
like
comes together.
this.
And I can't wait to see more of that. And that was first gameplay we saw there of The
Yeah.
Last of Us Part 2, looking obviously incredible. And speaking of incredible, I mean, Worldwide Studios lately, I mean, it's just been unbelievable. Horizon, you had God of War, which needs no introduction, and Detroit Become Human. I mean, what is the secret, and what are you doing over there at Worldwide Studios? What's going on there?
The rule number one is do no harm, right? Right. In a lot of ways, my job is just to move the boulders out of the road to make sure that creative talent can get where they need to go. You know, provide backup, provide scope. You know, provide generalized.
Let us all at
advice about where
PlayStation
we
tell
can take
us
this as
how
an
amazing
industry
we're doing.
and
Just
as
how
a- and as a-
amazing.
as a
And
gaming
just
culture.
keep talking about how
But,
amazing
honestly,
we're doing.
we've got 13 studios worldwide.
That's literally
We
what
try to
they're
give
doing
them
right
as
now.
much creative control as possible and just help support them through to their vision. That's kind of what we've been trying to do here for the last dozen years. or
Just
so
show
with
me the
Worldwide Studios.
games.
I think right now, certainly in the PS4
trying to
era,
match
you're seeing
the-
a lot of that coming into play right now.
That's great to hear that.
No.
And you know, I mean, speaking about making fans happy, I mean, I think there's a question that I've been getting a whole lot, and it has to do with God of War. You know, this is a celebrated game. It's sold extremely well. It has a huge legion of fans. And one of the things I wanted to mention was, you know, I get a lot of tweets. About
They didn't
New
set it
Game
up right
Plus.
at all.
You know, is this something that you and Santa Monica Studio are evaluating for God of War?
You know, it's crazy. With the advent of social media, we get a lot of real-time feedback from the fans and the community, and we listen to that. And God knows my Twitter feed is filled up with a lot
This
of
is
stuff.
something they
that
could
we
have been
talk about here or
talking
not talk about at all, but
to
it's all
people on
important.
like
We take it all
IGN or
seriously. And New Game
GameSpot or
Plus is something
something.
that came through really strong
Isn't
and really
that
hard through that kind of feedback
something
loop. And I'm happy
talk
to
at
say
a
today that the teams
conference?
are working on it, and we should have some more updates on that. We'll put that through the blog, but it's going to happen.
All right.
As someone who miraculously finished God of War with a 2-year-old at home, that makes me very happy. I will somehow find
That's
more
kind of scary,
time.
but okay.
I will find time to keep. He wasn't watching.
Okay, thank God.
I want to confirm that.
Kids, don't try this at home.
Asleep.
There has to be
But
something
thank
here.
You so
I
much,
need
Sean,
it.
and it's great to hear that you and the
Nope.
amazing team at Santa Monica Studio are making that
There's
happen.
nothing
If we
here.
create functionality and features that allow people to spend more time in the worlds we build, that's by definition a good thing.
Excellent.
Fantastic. So New Game Plus, that is confirmed. It is coming to God of War. We'll have full details on PlayStation blog shortly. We have a lot more to talk about too.
Yeah, and actually, Sean, I wanted to ask you about that. About a month ago, you did something a little bit out of the ordinary. For
How
our
about God of
team,
War
and you
3
kinda
and
came
4?
out and talked about the 4 main.
They already
games
came out with
that
4
we're gonna be highlighting
just not too long ago.
tonight's PlayStation Showcase. I was wondering.
Well, it's
what
just
the
called
thought process
God of
was
War.
there.
Well, you know, every year we try to let the stories we have to tell design the experience we're going to create. And this year we felt that what we really wanted to do is take people on a journey deep into the content, deep into the 4 big pillar games that we're working on right now, and get them to see a bit more about the stories we're trying to tell and the way it's going to be expressed and what they get out of it. It's a really wide range.
No, they're not going to show any of that. They're just going to talk
there,
like
anything
this.
From, The Last of Us
The
2
whole
we're starting
show.
now, through Death Stranding
Something they could
and
have,
Spider-Man and
like I
Ghost.
said, they could have done this.
This year I wanted people to know that don't come here
Talking to
expecting
IGN or
to
something.
have some big flashy new idea come out or some big
No
surprise
one cares
come
to
out.
hear this.
Come here and sit with us and walk with us as we get through to see the background stories and deep inside of the games we're working on.
Wonderful. And we do have a lot more coming from those Worldwide Studios games in the showcase later
Monopoly?
tonight. Do you have any personal games that you're most excited about?
Well, they're all
Roblox-
fabulous and the teams
Roblox?
are really crushing it right across the board. But,
No.
but one thing I would say is there's one of the games that we're having out
Played
today
that
will be
once,
playable
like
in
2
3
years
months
ago.
and available in stores,
And
and
that
that's
is?
our favorite web slinger,
Of course.
Spider-Man.
Of
So we're going to
course.
see a lot of that tonight.
Yes,
and I think,
finally.
the folks at home should be happy with
Come
what they're
on,
gonna get.
show that.
Awesome.
So
Thank you,
Spider-Man
Sean, thank you so much for dropping by. Always a pleasure to trade notes with the
and
chairman
a
of
special
Worldwide
edition
Studios.
Great to
PS4
see you guys. I'll head
Pro,
back to the pneumatic tube station then.
All
Yes,
right, please
like
do.
this,
And
but
wear
with
the helmet.
like Spider-Man,
a lot
like
more
black
in store
webbing
coming up
on
in
it.
just a few
That
minutes
look
as
cool.
the E3 showcase continues. But in the meantime,
I want
we
that.
also have some other updates for you while we wait during this short intermission. So I say we kick it off with a look at the latest from the world of Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. How about Incredibles? No, there's a Incredibles game. Jungle. Summit. So they're bringing back old maps for Black Ops 4 for PS4 only. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Get immediate access to Back in Black maps in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 only when you pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops 4 from PlayStation Store.
Welcome back. We are having the PlayStation E3 showcase kicking off in just a few more minutes. We're in a short intermission period here, but we've got some good stuff to talk about. And we've got some good friends as well.
Yeah.
Meredith
Why?
Meredith,
No.
welcome.
What's happening?
No, I don't
Good to have you
care.
guys back.
It's good to be back.
Friendly faces right before the showcase.
Absolutely.
Yeah, excellent.
So I say we keep this moving here.
Borderlands could
when
be
it
a
comes to
cool
Call of Duty,
announcement.
we know that a bunch of
Anything
remastered
could be
maps from
better
Black
than
Ops 1
this.
and Black Ops 2 are making their way to Call of Duty Black Ops 4 this October on launch day. But what we just learned here is that those maps, those classic maps, are coming to Black Ops 3 as well for those who pre-order
I'm tempted
Black
to
Ops 4 on
skip,
PlayStation Store.
Oh, that's
but
pretty awesome. But
I'm
what if
afraid
I
I'll
don't own
accidentally
Call of
skip
Duty
into
Black Ops 3?
something.
Well, that's where it gets a little more interesting, my friend.
Oh.
While they're showing a
So
trailer or
tonight,
something.
we are actually doing a surprise PlayStation Plus game drop, and that is going to be Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is coming to PlayStation Plus later tonight.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, very nice. This is why I love E3, because not only do we
There
get
you go,
to share
Heather.
awesome news with our audience, but
Black Ops
PlayStation
3,
Plus
free for you.
subscribers get a little treat.
Get a little extra
Little tasty treat.
Right, little
Yeah.
little mid E3 supply drop for
Yeah,
you there.
there you go. There you go. Perfect.
You know, we've been sharing a lot of good news. We got to share 5 really cool announcements last week when we did our countdown, kind of
Or Toy
ramping up
Story.
for tonight's big showcase.
That's right. We had the countdown to E3, and that was 5 game reveals and updates over a span of 5 days. A lot of great stuff announced.
don't
Let's
have
take a quick
Toy
look
Story.
back at the highlights.
Toy Story is in Kingdom Hearts. Isia, bye. Alright. Later, Cuphead Savage. Oh, it's this game. What is it called? Days Gone, that's it. Showed this 3 years ago.
I have to figure out what happened. Okay, wake up. Focus. Remember.
From the creators of Fee and Flipping Death.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
That's the spirit. Comes a heartfelt story in VR.
But really, who are you?
Ghost Giant. I've been wanting to play this on Steam. I just need a VR.
Welcome back. We're just a few minutes away from the E3 PlayStation Showcase. I mean, when I say a few minutes, I mean we're really so let's keep moving here. There was a lot of great stuff here.
Oh, they're removing everybody to another tent.
The people
I
are
get
about
it.
ready
That's
to
why
go.
we have an
Show's
intermission.
about to continue, about to move into the big event.
Yeah, it was great to see the countdown stuff, but I do think that there's like maybe one more thing we can sneak in there before we cut away to the showcase.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
think so?
let's squeeze it in. Let's squeeze it in.
Squeeze it in.
Okay, so this next franchise boasts a huge loyal community of nearly 6 billion hours.
A lot.
They do. We're going to take a first look at the next chapter right now.
Oh, Destiny.
A lonesome star in a bitter sky.
Oh.
I hear the hungry ghosts calling out in the night. Just a couple victims of this brutal reprise. Am I strong enough to let things just die?
So they killed Cade now?
Just to keep a spark alive.
Man, they just really killed Destiny too, didn't they?
On the other side. Why can't I leave well enough alone and go to the light?
Yeah, that was a powerful new look at Destiny 2.
Ooh.
Forsaken is
Yep.
coming out September 4th on PS4.
I'm ready for
A lot
Nintendo
of
as
great
well.
enhancements and content for that one. And
Yeah, it looks really good. There's a lot of buzz about that Gambit mode coming up, and guess what? If you're at E3, you can play it at our booth.
not too bad.
But
not too bad.
there's barely any
I
time.
need to see the
because we're about to get to
Ubisoft
show.
one.
That's right.
as
We
well.
are really seconds away when it comes down to it from the rest of PlayStation's E3 showcase. Thank you so much for watching. We've got a lot more in store tonight. But for now,
I think it's almost time.
I think
But
it's
what?
almost time.
Just
Should we get
started
to it?
I
already.
think why keep people waiting? Let's get to it. We have so much more to
Okay.
cover.
Okay.
let's do it.
Got a lot more in store. So let's check it out live right now.
Ah, yes. We have a guy doing this. Is it over yet? Beautiful. Oh, they showed this yesterday. The Microsoft conference.
Temple's close.
The Mongol invasion. They need to build a shitty wall. Oh, look, he's in the game. Oh, it's very pretty. Oh, well, this is open world. That looks cool.
Nobu, come.
Looks beautiful. like this side view. It's kind of neat. It's not quite second person. It's like more further out. Well, third person, actually. Second person's over the shoulder. But yeah, it's like more further out than third person.
Where are they?
And still nothing. Just ran. Ooh.
Enough!
This looks so cool. It's giving me Rise vibes though.
Jin, you're late.
You're impatient. Where's the monk?
The bastards beat me to him. Now they're torturing him at the temple.
Come on.
You think the monk's a hero?
We need him, Masako.
Oh, this is making me want an Onimusha game.
We could take them.
No. Remember Sago Bridge? We strike quietly.
As well as Ninja Gaiden. There's an old samurai. This reminds me of. Can't think of the name. Way of the Samurai. Well, Way of the wasn't that a movie?
I'll guard the exits. Just get that monk.
I just love the red leaves everywhere with the green.
Please, I do not understand.
Sneak attack stab. Come on, do it. There it is. Oh, I love that.
He called reinforcements.
Oh, what is that called? I forget what that's called.
Masako!
Stand aside, Jin. You betrayed my family.
Run! If we fight, Mongols win.
They already won.
Don't be so dark. It has to be dark. The Mongols are invading.
Hear them coming? That's our enemy.
Sucker for fall leaves on the ground. That looks lovely. Yep. Oh yeah, just let those arrows just fly past you without reaction. Japanese maple tree. Oh, that was made by Sucker Punch? They did the Infamous games. And something before that. Can't think of it right now. Made in Dreams. Is there gun breathing? What the heck?
The oldest house is a shifting place. There are rules and rituals. You can keep traveling deeper.
This looks interesting. This reminds me of Quantum Break, but with a girl. And zombies. Control. Wasn't Remedy the ones that did make Quantum Break? No PlayStation? The OG. You roach? I never heard of 545 games. Remedy was right next to it. Well, there goes that roach.
Sir, I got this. Officer, you need help? What are you doing? Get off! No!
Oh, it's a rat. Is this Resident Evil?
Jesus Christ.
Young Leon?
Money's in my account. Always a pleasure.
Attention, all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak.
And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.
Whatever it takes to save this city.
Surprised you made it this far.
Need info on my extraction. Survival's your responsibility.
God damn it. Oh, this looks good.
Will you help me?
Of course. It's an impressive display of strength. But we never meant for this to happen.
Is that Ada?
It's coming back.
Resident Evil 2? So it's a remake. See, I never played number 2. I just played the first one, 0, and then I just went to 4 and 5. Yeah, I kind of did. Woo!
From
What the heck was that?
And the co-creator of Rick and Morty.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Bathtub Guy, and we're here at E3 to take
I want to
looks
play that.
at this new game I'm going to show you right now. Trover Saves the Universe. Let's give it a look. Oh, whoa, there's some action platforming stuff in this.
Oh, I thought this was the other one.
I'm the bathtub guy. I'm always in my bathtub, but you know, that's not about me right now. It's about this game. Whoa, look at that. That's exciting footage I just saw. Oh, I'm playing it right now. Look at me. I'm a cool cucumber over here playing this cool game. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Somebody call 711 because that's the emergency dial number for this in this weird part of the galaxy. Because this is a sci-fi based thing. Help! He's got electrocuted.
Well, yeah, I still want to play that. Uh-oh.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Why are you so happy?
'Cause we get to be pirates again.
Yep, you always did like this world.
Still, it's a real shame we don't have a bigger ship.
Oh my gosh. It looks just like them. Almost. And it has realistic looking graphics now. This game is gonna be amazing.
You back in the organization?
Yes. Surprising, isn't it?
Jack, don't you give this creep the time of day.
Sora, stand down. It's the code. Mustn't strike a pirate aboard ship when said pirate offers to confabulate.
I'm looking for a box.
Get them!
Sora!
They have come for us.
Wait!
Oh no!
Stop!
Farewell.
Arendelle is safer with me staying up here.
Oh,
Please, go away.
And the Unversed collected enough screams and sadness from those children.
Yeah, and the whole time they were trashing our company in the process!
You're following her.
Maybe she's one of the 7 pure lights we need. The new 7 hearts.
Keeping the animations true to each
Set your heart free.
movie
And at the end,
and universe.
you'll finally realize what destiny has in store for you. In fact, your reward might be right around the corner.
Hey, Axel.
Hey, liking the look.
Kyrie.
Cut your hair, too.
That's Axel, right? It's been a while. What the heck? Alright. Riku and I guess that's his heartless form. Oh. If they don't come out with the Spider-Man PS4, I'm getting that one. They're re-releasing all these? Oh, darn it. I might have to get it for PS4 instead of the Xbox. Six days after my birthday. So is it okay if I get you a late birthday present? What the heck? Freaking Death Stranding. feels very Metal Gear-esque. Oh, what the heck? The heck? I can see like some figures in the sky, like an outline. And they disappeared.
Headed into town. Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long. The time fall fast forwards whatever it touches. But it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sandport Bridges.
Give me your head, flesh.
What's your status? Beryllium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Can you sit out the rain?
No. They're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea.
What is with this baby? Thanks for following the door break. Appreciate that. What the heck?
A crypto bite a day keeps the time fall away.
Ugh.
You're too late. You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
What is this game? beyond good. It's possible. Even Xbox talked about another Xbox on the horizon at their conference yesterday. Ooh. This looks like Onimusha to me. Oh, Noir. Or Neo. Oh, I want another Onimusha game. So bad. Be so cool. Why? Why?
The raft is secure, but I can't reach them over radio. Their comms must be down. What's your status?
Already here.
Yes, Spider-Man.
Yuri? I thought you said it was secure.
Electrode.
Let's go. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
Love the optimism. But in my experience, when it looks bad, it's usually worse.
Because dreams. What dreams? No more.
Hold on! You okay?
Yeah.
Welcome to the party! Just in time for the fireworks! Looks like we made parole, boys! I'm out! Electro? Why is he letting everyone out?
I'll head for the main control center and see how bad the situation is.
Got it. I'll go join the party. Everyone just quietly go back into your cells and lock the door behind you. Okay? Please?
This reminds me of the Spider-Man movie games. Oh, yes. They gave it a very Batman Arkham like fight style. Fighting mechanics.
Like fish in a barrel.
So cool.
Oh, hi, Rhino.
Hope you like surprise, Spider.
Surprise? What is he talking about?
Hey, what's your status?
Me? Just trapped in a prison with every criminal I've put away in the last 8 years. No biggie.
Electro must be
Scorpion
working
2.
for someone.
This is too good to be true.
Scorpion, can you hold on a minute? I was in the middle of a phone call and it was business. Charge him! Don't let up!
Lost you for a second there. You okay?
Not really. Electro, Rhino, and now Scorpion are all on the loose. What's going on in the rest of the prison?
Camera system's almost up. I'll give you a sit rep soon.
Yes.
Okay, I'll keep tracking Electro.
Yes.
Come on, Spider-Man. I thought this was a chase. Gotta stop this guy.
That's so cool. It's so fluid.
If you tell me who you're working for, I'll go easy on you. Can't stop.
Look at all the destruction.
I'm flattered that you still try. Nobody ever takes me up on that offer.
Hey, thanks for following, family of 4 Texas. TX.
Sorry, no time to talk.
Appreciate that. I wanted to. I like how he swung around. Like he twisted himself.
It looks like the entire population of the raft has escaped. That makes 5 of your worst enemies that are now on the loose.
For a second there, I thought you were serious.
I am serious. I have to go. Some of them are heading into the city.
This is nuts.
Wouldn't he still get electrocuted?
Keep chasing. Party's almost over. Electro, stop! How do you like my new suit? Dashing. Where'd you get it? It's an exclusive club.
Vulture. Rhino. I don't know who that is. Phantom Man. Ghost guy.
Remember, he said not to kill him. Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do this at all if you don't want to.
We definitely want to.
Oh. I feel like they're showing too much. Yeah, it's very interesting. So who saved him? Why did my sound go out? Oh.
Ellie.
Don't tell me that's it.
Should be terrified of me.
Yep. Seems like that's it.
Do not hesitate.
Yeah, they already showed Resident Evil. Resident Evil 2. Another
That
intermission.
was the PlayStation E3 showcase. A lot to take in. There was a ton of great Worldwide Studios titles. We actually got a little
That's
more to
it?
share here coming right up. We're going to have first live gameplay of Marvel Spider-Man right here, just a couple of minutes. We have a new game to announce. We have some other stuff to talk about too. What a show.
Oh my
That was a lot.
gosh.
Top highlights, go. Oh, Ghost of
There's no
Tsushima.
time.
Oh my goodness, Ghost of Tsushima looked absolutely incredible. That color palette was insane. Yeah.
Did you grow up with samurai
Has to be
movies?
more.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nope.
Ready.
It's just the embodiment.
I'm ready.
of
Sucker punch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nope.
Marinade.
Greatness
Oh,
awaits.
Resident Evil 2. Come on,
Yeah.
RE2. That looked so good. I know a lot of us fans have been waiting for that one. And there was like a moment where you're like, I'm not really sure I know what this is. And then as soon as he turned his head, I was like, yes!
And you get that
Oh,
that
so good.
RE4 style over-the-shoulder camera action. That's kind of like the ultimate dream if they were going to remake Resident Evil 2. That's what I would want. So awesome stuff.
Yeah,
Ryan?
nice and gory.
Yeah,
As Meredith said backstage,
I'm
Death Stranding.
let's see.
We now have more questions.
Yes.
What new game?
More
But
questions.
What,
it
Sony?
looks as if, I mean, I don't want to
There
make
is
any
no new
promises, but
games.
It looks as if we were getting kind of an allusion to a lot of gameplay in there, and kind of what the character of Sam is going to be doing in this very unusual world that is inhabited by some very unusual and scary things.
And people consume strange and unusual.
I'm moving up to see that Spider-Man gameplay.
Aren't you excited? You're going to be a fairy
You're gonna be a fairy.
and live in the world where time stands still.
They showed all their new games three E3s ago.
Where nobody can see what you're up to ever again.
Let's see, what is this? Alright, later, Vibe. Gotta go check out Resident Evil yet. It looks pretty good.
Okay, Decine, that's from...
Oh, there you go.
City and have fun.
Let's go to that footage because we have it running here on the main monitor. We'll go to it in just a second. This is the beauty of the live environment.
Yeah, this. Oh,
See
God.
how he swings around? I love that.
Yeah, I got it all.
Adam's doing a fantastic job so far. It's been really good.
So first of all, you're actually playing this right now.
Oh, so that's who saves you, Harry Osborn.
How beautiful this game is.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, Brian, tell me a little
Gave
bit
it
about
away
what you
right
guys wanna
there.
show us this evening.
So I think, I mean, the big thing is, again, you know, I think that part of the Spider-Man fantasy is to swing around New York City and, you know, to have, you know, not only just a great story, but have a bunch of different activities in that world. And we wanted to, you know, give people who attend E3 an opportunity to experience that. So, you know, obviously it's a big narrative-driven
So
experience,
cool.
but at the same time, part of that superhero fantasy, and especially that Spider-Man experience, is living within New York City and seeing that. So, you know, Adam is he's one of our combat pro players because he's a combat designer, and again, he's just showing off some really awesome stuff that. As you get better with the game, obviously, you know, we wanted to have a pick up a play feel, but at the same time, have a level of mastery and to really show off the improvisation that we've really been talking about a lot since we announced the game.
I'm digging this, like sticking dudes to walls and to the floor and stuff. That looks really, really satisfying.
I mean, I think the thing that's been really fun in these last, you know, I would say last 6 months since we got back from the holiday break was every week I feel like I'll take the game home or I'll be playing one night and then I'll come in and say, wow, guys, I didn't know you could do that. So I think there's a lot of that, there's that sandbox nature to it as well. So, I mean, obviously you can, you know, we're going to teach you mechanics, but we want you to experiment with you know, his acrobatics, his webs, his gadgets, his suit powers. So combining all that stuff really allows for a lot of different gameplay and a lot of, you know, Spider-Man's a very expressive character. We want players to be able to express that, whether it's in traversal or in combat.
It's gorgeous.
These animations, these animations are just blowing my mind.
Your studio has kind of been renowned for character animation and for, you know, just fluid motion. I mean, did you guys take a lot of lessons from your previous games and really like hone in on those when you were developing?
I mean, I think animation's definitely been one of the hallmarks of our company. You know, from Spyro to Ratchet to Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah,
and I mean,
Hogan.
you know, I remember when the Sunset Overdrive reviews came out. One person actually wrote, it would be great to see Insomniac make a Spider-Man game, and I was like, see, we should make it.
See,
and I think
you waved your phone around to the whole studio.
Exactly, we took that kind of mentality.
I love Sunset Overdrive. So good.
Our kind of our personality, but also, you know, what do people want, desire from a Spider-Man experience? So, you know, it was really great. As I remember, probably around the end of the year, end of last year, someone wrote an article about the top things they want to see in Spider-Man, and they said they want it to feel like an Insomniac game. So.
Hey, thanks for following Expert Gamer.
We've been really layering on in this last year is to have that. It feels like an Insomniac game as much as it does a Spider-Man game.
And I love this traversal. I mean, just the fluidity of just moving over great distances very quickly. It looks like a lot of fun just moving
like
around,
that.
and that's when you know you've got a great game.
Okay, so so you know how I kind of said like experimenting, but like. Sometimes, you know, I mean, game development, you know, we're
you can pull that down too?
A lot, and then sometimes you just need to like take a break. And what I used to find myself doing was just swinging around New York City. It was almost like therapeutic. It's just kind of like when I play other games, I just walking or running or even
your web shooters have to recharge.
It's so more natural now just to swing around like Spider-Man. So it's definitely one of those things that has that, again, just like combat, that pick and play feel, but we want players to have a level of mastery.
I thought it would have been interesting if you have to gather up supplies
so Adam
for web
showed off,
shooters.
I think he showed off the tripwire, where it's basically a gadget that you can either attach to a piece of geometry, and the enemies walk by, they'll get like grabbed and sucked back. But you can also attach it to an enemy, and if an enemy walks by, they kind of slam into each other.
That is amazing. This is so cool. What's this focus meter about?
Yeah, so the focus meter is basically, there's kind of a risk reward. As you build focus, you can use it to heal.
Sid's having a religious
experience. It just looks incredible.
Okay, thank you. The team worked really, really hard on it. Really, really hard.
Clearly.
And the idea is the focus is kind of a way to, it's a risk reward. Like I said, you can either heal yourself, or you can kind of, if you fill up the bar a certain way, you can actually pull off a finishing move. So, you know, as you play the game, you kind of say, well, do I want to maybe heal myself real quick, or do I want to wait for that really extravagant move?
Hey, thanks for
to
following
hit the guy out instantly?
Minder.
Got it.
Brian, a question for you is,
Appreciate
obviously
that.
Spidey
So
has,
nostalgic
with his
from
experience
the
being
old
under the
Spider-Man
mask
games.
for
Yes,
so
very.
many years now.
Yep,
in
8
your
years.
story, 8 years.
It's like
Thank
they
you.
studied him
Precisely.
like to a T.
One of the first questions I get is like, is it an origin story? I'm like, no. That was like after we
Then
decided
improved
that
upon
the
it
webs were
completely.
definitely attached to the buildings, we decided it's not going to be an origin story.
But you know, back to the combat. I mean, Spidey's experience. He has access to a lot of different techniques and technologies. How do you balance out his experience with the fact that you don't want to overwhelm a player with options, right? You want to make it approachable.
You know, I really that comes down to our combat team, our traversal team,
like
our,
this guy
our
right
designers,
here.
like Adam, and really going, okay, you know, kind of handing that stuff out over the course of the game. You know, finding the right spots where you kind of, okay, we're going to teach you how to punch and how to kick and how to punch guys up in the air and use your webs. But then we layer on things like gadgets and then the suits and the suit powers. And it's kind of giving over time. If we just, you know, one thing with like E3, you know, we want you to feel great, right? But there's a lot to learn really quickly. So just, you know, normal course development, we kind of find those spots in the game where it makes most sense to teach those mechanics. And then as the game goes on, we want you to master those because the game's only going to get harder.
Yeah, absolutely. Sid, what do you think?
I gotta say, this game is looking absolutely gorgeous. This is, I mean, this is just, I mean, it was looking
put them on the ball like
to
that?
begin with, but this is on a totally different level. And I can just see that
so much.
I can see that polish, though. That's the thing,
Or
and that's what comes
does
out
that
of
happen
that
after a
final
mission?
few months of development.
Yeah,
You
I
could-
mean,
he ends up doing that.
you guys watched the press conference, right?
Sure.
You saw all those games, those first
It's probably
party
after a
games,
mission.
They all have a level of polish.
Just like a
and
cutscene
To
thing.
be in a press conference with the likes of a Naughty Dog, a Sucker Punch, Kojima Productions, just we are very honored to be, and we know there's a certain level of polish that people expect from a PlayStation game, especially a first-party game. So we want to be considered right up there.
Well,
and not to mention also from the Marvel, Marvel fans
course.
expect to have that perfect experience.
Of course.
May I just ask real quickly, as we're starting to wind down here, from a personal perspective, I mean, what's it like for you and for the team to be able to kind of look up at the big screen and see your game after all that time and all that work?
I'm known as a crier, so it takes a lot for me not to get choked up. Like right now, they're playing the theme song to the game in the background as we're sitting here, and I mean, this is an amazing industry, and to be part of it is one thing, but to work on something you truly love is something that when you were a little kid thinking, oh my God, could I ever work on a Spider-Man game, let alone be in video games, is just absolutely surreal. I use that word a lot when I describe working on this game, and to work with a group like Sony and work with Marvel, and that feeling is felt by so many Insomniacs. So
just feels so fast. I love it.
We've gotten across the board, not only from Sony, Marvel, but also the fans. It's been spectacular.
Brian, it just looks incredible. I mean, there's no other word for it. And
you're flabbergasted.
I really am. It's stunning. I mean, just look at that. How can you not be blown away by that? But we do have a limited amount of time here. Brian, you're an industry veteran. You've been in the industry for a long time. Yeah. I know this is a lifelong dream for you working on this game. And I want to thank you and Insomniac for making it.
Thank you for having us.
And for coming by as well.
Spider-Man was so awesome that it broke my mic, and I have to use the stick mic now.
I thought you just wanted to look different from all of us.
Yeah, I just wanted to stand out a little bit.
Yeah.
But Sid, actually, I think a little earlier we were able to maybe get some footage of some of the amazing experiential stuff that's going on with Spider-Man. Right?
I mean, there really is something incredible going on here at this PlayStation E3 showcase. I mean, it's on a scale and a scope that we have just never seen before. And so we have people here, they're playing the game. We have a lot of hands-on sessions for folks that are here for the showcase. And the game looks great, but I just love the way this whole, I know her.
Oh, there's familiar faces popping up on the stream.
But I mean, it's a great event here. And it's just, I wish we could get everybody in here to try this out and to just see what has been sort of constructed. With Spider-Man and with actually another game we're about to talk about.
I have my controller ready.
We're about to talk about Ghost of Tsushima.
Why don't you? Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah.
We have some. We sneakily snuck on a few amazing people onto our program as a helicopter goes by to mark this amazing moment. Nate Fox and Jason Connell to my left and Nate Fox. Gentlemen, welcome. Thank you so much for coming over.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having us.
It's really good for you to be here, and I'm so glad you're able to give us some of your time.
Yeah.
Can I just ask, kind of what we were just talking about with the team from Insomniac, what's it like for you as individuals and as developers to be able to kind of be a part of all of this?
It's amazing. I mean, you try so hard to make a video game that you can get lost in, and then to come to E3 where they actually build.
Okay, come on. Let's skip on through. There we go.
Gorgeous. I mean, the art direction is really coming through in an incredible way, but also the technical sophistication as well. I mean, we're going to see here in a minute. Here we go. There we go. Get into some combat.
Yeah, we have some highlights.
Thanks for hosting,
Monkey
Maniac.
Look at this. Look at this look. Yeah. I mean, this is gorgeous.
Look at this look.
I don't know what else to say about it. I'm flabbergasted.
And maybe, I don't know, Nate or Jason who wants to take this, but it seems like in these moments of gameplay, there's small vignettes of like a classic samurai film in which you really focus in the player experience, the visuals,
this game looks
music,
so
all
good.
the cues seem to align in harmony. I mean, that must all be very intentional, I can only assume.
It is an orchestra. You know, like you got to take all these elements, and for even that opening attack, that EI attack, it's about building space before it, having the leaves go by, the drum up of music beforehand. And that's what makes it, really powerful.
How do you coordinate all those systems? Like,
we run in strike teams. We got a lot of
multidisciplinary,
awesome people working
on it.
You
can't be sleepy right now.
But I mean,
you watch a lot of samurai movies, man. I mean,
that's the real answer, actually.
Still have to see the Ubisoft
that
show.
Before the storm, it's pretty key to the genre, so just trying to make it real in a video game is our goal.
And I know that authenticity is something that's tremendously important to your entire studio in this game. Do you want to share a little bit about some of the steps, the great steps that your team went through creating that?
Yeah, I feel like we're in a super unique position because we're part of Sony, we have J Studio, we have somebody that would be a producer on our project from J Studio. We hired some cultural guides. Like I feel like we're in this unique
Love
position
that.
to help us create this thing. Oh, the Shoji screen. That one's a popular one.
This knocked
scene.
me off. This knocked me
Sorry
off.
to interrupt.
No, that's interrupt worthy right there.
Okay, so can we talk a little bit maybe about how you're approaching the sword play? I think that's a really interesting concept here. Like, you don't have to get too far into it. I know the game's still deep in development, but tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we're going for lethal precision, where there's not a lot of wasted energy. These are very trained experts, and so every strike, could end a life. So you want to make sure that each one counts. Yeah. I mean, right now we're allowing these characters to kind of circle each other and talk to each other.
I need to look.
It's not just kind of a furball, right? It's studying kendo. We've brought in experts to kind of show us how to do it.
And it shows.
It looks like maybe your team spent 400 years making this one scene. I mean, that's the thing that I would like our audience to remember, is that every leaf, every flicker of flame has to be hand-placed by someone
I have my
at some
Spider-Man
point
cup.
in time, unless you had a giant machine AI do it all by itself.
Maybe, I don't know. We have a great team. It's creating those beautiful the lethal combat. That was the goal. Like having the and having the visceral combat. That was our goal.
Yeah, I mean, it's so great to have you guys here. We do have a few more things to get to, right, Sid?
We do.
What
Thank
do
you so much for joining us.
Thank
you guys.
Thank you for being a part of tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima looking mighty, mighty impressive. And
should we look at some of that stuff?
Yeah, so there's a whole experience here built out for folks who are here at the PlayStation E3 showcase. And we're going to get a little footage out here. Oh, here we go. There we go. Look at this. So this was that period of time.
Yeah, it's
I know
very
some of these
beautiful.
people. This is the period of time when earlier on, when we had that intermission, we had
Welcome
to make
to the
a
stream,
little bit of time for
Digital
folks
Snacks.
to walk from one part of the experience to the next. So you're seeing shots of that right now. Very just special, intimate, and beautiful experience
gorgeous.
for folks to walk through there. Again, I wish we could just open the doors for 10 million people to come in here and just kind of get this all up close and personal.
10 million people
10
might be a little more than than this venue can handle.
That's right. The fire marshal may have an issue or two with that, but it really is something else. And hopefully these clips here give you a little bit of a taste of what was in store here tonight at the PlayStation E3 Showcase.
And Sid, we sneakily got a few more folks in here to join us for our program. Again, I know, and specifically to talk about those little interstitials that we were seeing during our showcase.
Yeah,
and
I missed it earlier. I missed this in the Ubisoft show.
There we go.
I'm going to watch the Ubisoft show after
Welcome
this.
to the program.
Thank you for having us. Yeah, it's crazy.
It is our great pleasure. I want to point out, and correct me if I'm wrong, the little interstitials we were seeing were all created inside Dreams.
That's right. So we had no idea what they were going to be shown with the games. So Resident Evil, and then we get to do a little trumpet. Part thing.
The little celeries, and then it's Death Stranding.
So I'm going to skip this talking. They go on for too long sometimes.
We're demoing it on the show floor. We've got press hands-on. So I think Dreams, you can create anything. Literally, people ask me, like, can we make games? Can we make movies? And the answer is always yes. And in fact, tonight we're going to be doing a live music show.
Cool.
And
made in Dreams. And puppet show.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say,
E3's been great so far.
Tonight, and hopefully we'll find a way
Except
to
for the EA part.
We're debuting our new band, The Molecules.
They made it so boring.
Yeah, and they are literally
perfect.
They will be using the create tools that you're watching right now to perform a 15-minute live gig. I don't think anyone knows about this. Even the people out there in the garden haven't realized yet.
We're spoiling it for the folks at home.
Yeah, man, it's going to be big.
And I just want to point out is the footage that the folks at home are seeing right now.
Yeah.
The seamless nature of the kind of
when is it coming out though?
Functionality of Dreams it cannot be overstated.
Yeah, I mean it's super easy. Even if you don't think that you're a game creator, even if you've never thought about game designing, if you've played games, you can do this. If you can play a platform game, if you can play a story, then you can do this. You can create your own, you can upload, and then you can share incredible levels in like 10 minutes. We're doing a demo this week at E3 where we create gameplay for a whole level in like 20 minutes, including music. You can compose your own music.
Awesome.
You can do the gameplay. You can animate. You can record voiceovers.
the whole thing on a PlayStation.
And just to clarify, sorry to interrupt, is this 2 people both playing at once?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
you
co-op,
can-
so we're showing co-op gameplay.
Multiple
Yep,
controllers, you can jam together. And,
Yeah, but
it's quite funny because one of you
this
can be
year it
testing
was
and then the
even
other one
worse
getting the
than
jump height right
ever.
or whatever it is.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's cool.
I just
It was
love
really
trains,
bad
and I
this
literally
year.
haven't even touched it yet.
Yeah,
but
well,
I am
come
already
over.
madly in love.
Yeah.
They at least
so
had
much.
a couple of things to be excited
the
about
idea really
last
has
year.
been like what you're seeing is really this easy nature of just like picking and placing, because I think one of the things that
When is
sometimes people
Dreams
get a bit
coming out,
scared
this
of like the
game
idea of the
that they're
blank
showing?
canvas, but actually what I love about Dreams is it's just this idea of just choice. Like every day people make choices. You put your clothes on, you might choose where you put a poster in your bedroom, and Dreams is very like that. All you're really doing is like here they're seeing like this sort of Instagram effect. You can take a scene and be able to very quickly change it so that it looks really different, and you're adding your own mark.
And then the pièce de résistance is that all of this stuff which gets made gets uploaded, and if you just want to sit back on your sofa and enjoy an unending stream of madness of the PlayStation 4 players' creations, you can, and we sort of present it to you in a stream of who knows what it's going to be like. I mean, that's what's so exciting. You know, the
I like how
the
it
beta
looks
is
like
coming
a
this year,
painting.
so we will be starting to see what the creativity of PlayStation gamers really means for Dreams.
That's excellent. Beta coming this year for
It is.
Dreams.
That's right.
And you know, I've said this before, I'll say it again about Dreams. In my maybe 20 years of being in the industry, I've never seen anything so
thank you.
just innovative and progressive and just potentially just game-changing. So
thank you.
Hats off
Oh,
to
yeah,
you.
definitely.
I mean, this must have been an absolute labor of love.
They need a rebranding, a
is, yeah.
restructuring, they need
It is,
everything.
yeah. And big cheers to the team. We've gone mad. Big cheers to the team back home.
They have
You know,
such a
people
bad
really
name
put their
for
hearts and souls into
themselves.
Dreams to really get it to the point where
The only one
you are
that's
moving
keeping 'em
between
afloat
these different disciplines. And right now we have a studio
is
that
DICE.
jams together in a way they've never jammed together before. We have like musicians actually just jamming with animators to actually make animation. I think that's one of the things we're really starting to see is these different workflows.
And it was
And that
BioWare
just,
as
you know,
well,
that's been
but
one of the things we've
now
really
they're
wanted
kinda
to get that
dying.
right. So can't wait to see like people create all different types of genres of games and really almost like just come up with completely new ways of playing. I think
Yeah,
we're
I mean,
about
we're showing
to
some of that E3. Liam made a text adventure, and we're like, what? You can do a text?
That's
I didn't even know you could do that. I mean, that's
Wow.
like
That's
All right. No more talking. So much talking. Yeah, Frostbite. See, they showed that last E3, but they didn't really show anything this.
anything like it before.
Ready for the beta already? They've been showing that for what, 3 or 4 E3s now? At least since 2014 or maybe 15. Been seeing stuff about it. Told me about it like 2 E3s ago at least. Freaking out about it. Alright, I get it. Showing a showcase of just every freaking game on your VR system. Oh, now they're showing their church tent. How they built it. Is this media molecule? Yeah, I was about to say,
just a really
they're the
cool
ones
look
that made
there at
Little
what
Big
it
Planet.
took to create
I
this
could
experience
tell
here tonight, and thank you to everybody who was involved, to everybody who watched.
By their
But we're just getting
animations
started
and-
here. Actually, this is still we have a lot more to come this week.
World building. Oh yeah, like at the conference, they had that big curved screen. That would be awesome. The game on.
To see over an hour of PlayStation VR content. Again, we are going to go rapid fire on that. So, hosts,
Dead or
please
Alive
be
6.
prepared. We're going to be talking about Tetris Effect, Ghost Giant,
Soul
Creed,
Calibur 6.
Vacation Simulator.
That's a fun one. I got a chance to try that, yeah.
And Firewall 0 Hour. There is a lot to look at. And then, of course, leading through the rest of the day, all the way till 5 p.m., we have a ton of great games coming up, amazing interviews, and a lot more for
They didn't
folks
say
watching at home.
much
Again,
about Days
continue
Gone.
watching live.playstation.com for all that.
So Greatness is still waiting for that game.
Twitch.tv/PlayStation or YouTube.com/PlayStation. Don't
Alright, this is over. Let's go to Ubisoft. Oops. You giving away something here? Oh, please say you didn't give away anything. Alright, let me change my stream title real quick. It won't take me long. I just have to put Ubisoft instead of Sony. Alright. Soul Calibur 6 on Wednesday? Why so far? It's only a day. Full day. Yeah, I don't... They should have showed way more Days Gone. I guess it's just really far away. Maybe Soul Calibur will be on Nintendo. I doubt it.
Yeah, kind of almost like trying to contain our excitement because we're just like kind of like fanning out, like, oh my god, this is so exciting.
Communication.
Nope, don't want to watch this. Want the conference.
That lets them save and
have fought for control over the area around Singapore.
Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope.
They want this.
What's up, Red Hood? Just trying to get started on this Ubisoft conference.
The game designer. We are
Go until you see a Dancy Panda. What?
Come here. I got a present for you.
Let's check it out.
God, what is that? We got organic farm, nature trails,
The heck?
gentrification, family cookout, animals doing it, iconic architecture, immersive experience, recycling 2.0.
Oh, you are? I see. We need Cuphead too. Well, we're getting DLC.
Hashtag UBE3 lots.
I should have just used my browser for this. I really should have.
We're just gonna assume that they're ready.
What the heck was that?
Biggest show in gaming. Then let's start the show.
Let's do it!
Let's do it!
Iconic architecture. Oh. Yan Panda? Okay. Yep, I see a panda. Really, Ubisoft? Do we have to go with the dancing animals every freaking year? Did you see E3 yet? Not Ubisoft's. I saw everybody else's so far. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I forgot how he did it. Iconic architecture. I can't remember. I have to go back. What is going on here? Okay, we go into her belly. They have to start off with this Just Dance stuff. That skull is beyond good and evil too. Really? My god. I call dibs on the chicks. Well, since you have the chicks, I don't want the guys. So I'll just take the panda. Ubisoft is not in 2019. They're just in another different year. I feel like they're 50 years again. 50 years in the future or some shit. Does a Just Dance game sell this many copies? To really start off the show like this? To sell that well. What if it's a boy band? Well, if it's covered up by all that fur, you know, you never know. If you can't see it, then might as well not be there. The fandom is not too perfect. They would have scrapped it by now. Yeah. But you're at GameStop years ago. I mean, yeah, I remember it being a big deal a long time ago, but not anymore now. Same with like Rock Band and all that stuff. You know, Rock Band's practically dead. It's not enough to be like a yearly or even 2-year franchise anymore. This is beyond good and evil.
Cook, do you hear me?
Roger, Uma.
Half the crew is dead drunk in my sick bay after eating your miraculous space chili. Any thoughts?
Well, I have no idea what you mean. Our food is healthy. Invigorating.
Captain to crew. Dead monkey in the crow's nest. I repeat, monkey down. Else space chili strikes again.
Copy that, Captain. Hey, Paige. Bet we could use your space chili to overclock our engines.
Negativo, mi amor. Only you can melt my circuits.
Keep laughing, fools.
They clearly had Blur Studios do this.
Good cooking.
This looks incredible.
Is love.
What? Engineering to officers, we are dead in the water. I repeat. Main engines are cursed.
Nox, come in. What have we got on the scanners?
Jack shit. Nada.
Nada.
Hey, wait. I see something. 3 o'clock starboard. It's massive. Get back here, Shani. Hold off!
Lock down the bacon. Give me auxiliary engines. Deploy shields and bring up out now! Brace yourselves! Gods protect us.
What the heck? Oh, that's cool. What? Fat Pig making food. It's too good.
Hi.
It's gonna be
Thank you.
a good game now. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Gabrielle Schrager, narrative director.
Actually,
And
not
I'm
bad.
Guillaume
Brunier, senior producer. It's too massive.
We are so happy to be back this year to share our progress on our space opera, Beyond Good and Evil 2, A game full of wonder, emotion, danger, and
Well, the
high-stakes drama.
Well, the first one had an
Last year,
open
you all
world
saw the
concept, didn't it?
enigmatic green-eyed Captain Bikini leading the legendary crew of the Gada on a quest to discover the location and the mystery behind a deep space artifact known as Moksha.
But Bikini has since gone missing. Shani is now captain of the Gada, and she's leading a
What do you
crew
mean
into
turns
the
out to
deep,
be true to
unexplored
what
space
was in the
beyond System
first?
3, when they come face to face with their nemesis.
I never played the first one.
Fans will have
I heard it was
recognized
good.
the ferocious young Jade. And Paige is back as the incorrigible chief cook of the Gada. We've got two other officers, Uma, the holistic chief medic, and Callum, our chief engineer. And all of these legendary characters will be playing a major role in our prequel.
Today, we are proud to represent our growing production team in Montpellier, Barcelona, Bordeaux, and Sofia. Thanks, everyone, for making it happen.
Pirates get more booty.
Thank you for them.
Thank you. Thank you for them.
In BGE2, you are a space pirate captain in a distant galaxy near the end of the 24th
Looks like
century.
Nomi.
At this year's E3, we will be showcasing
Not sure
a
who
new
that is.
behind closed doors demo, offering a first look at our major location, the sacred city of Ganesha. Now, let's take a look at our first pre-alpha gameplay footage.
The first ended with a call to a sequel, but they're making a prequel.
Ganesha is a metropolis filled with sacred temples, beautiful gardens, and bustling shops. But it's also a darker underworld, rife with dirty
This is
bars
gameplay?
and dangerous back alleys.
Our game is an action-adventure RPG that you can play alone or with your friends in co-op. From the intimate interior of a hidden
RPG.
temple to the very edge of the galaxy, fight on the ground and in space at massively different scales. And all of this
Seamlessly. What you will be seeing at E3 this year is only a very small part of a much larger open universe we are creating. A universe we are also building with our fans.
Zoom in, damn it. I want to see this. I don't care about the stage. Oh.
With Beyond Good and Evil 2, we want our community to participate in a way that's never
Man,
been
that
done
looks
before
next gen to
through
me.
the Space Monkey program. We want our fans and people all over the world to really be a part of creating the game. So today, we are
Yeah, I
issuing
like the
an
art
open
style
invitation
a lot.
for people all over the world to contribute their ideas, music, artworks, and create original content that players will experience as they explore the world of Beyond Good
I
and
said he
Evil.
looked amazing.
There is literally a universe of ways for artists to express themselves, from giant frescoes to murals, street art, music, radio content, and much more.
To do this, we have partnered with a company at the forefront of community collaboration, Hit Record. And here, to tell us more, is their founder, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Looks like they're going straight GTA with this. This is really ambitious.
I love this theater. So thanks to you guys, thanks to Guillaume, and thanks to Gabrielle. It's really good to be here.
This
I'm
be a
super excited.
$300 million
For those of you
game.
who don't know, Hit Record is this thing that I've been making for a long, long time. It's really dear to me, and it's a place where people all over the world work together
Pretty
on
much
short
GTA in
films
the
or music
future.
or art, all kinds of projects. This is the first time we're making stuff that's going to go into a video game. So it's a little bit different than other like creative platforms that you can find on
Well,
the
yesterday at the Microsoft conference, they kind of teased that they're working on the next Xbox,
stuff that you've made on your own. The point is to
the
collaborate.
next gen.
So, like when we're making
Well, they didn't say next gen, but the next Xbox.
it's not just going to be a thing.
That's
like
even
a
more
contest
powerful
where people
than
submit songs
the
and
One
we
X.
pick one or two of them and we put them in the game. We're going to be really making the songs together. And the same
Well,
goes
so
for
far
the
they have one good game right here. This one looks pretty
whether you're a
freaking
writer,
good.
a musician, an illustrator, if you're a pro-level artist, or if you're just someone who really cares about Beyond Good and Evil and that world, and you love it and you want to be a part of it, there's going to be
I still
ways
think they
for you
won't
to contribute.
There's nothing going to be coming out until at least 2020.
As of like
2019
now,
seems
someone's
too
at my office
soon.
pushing the button, like very nervous. You guys are doing great. And yeah, so come to our
I doubt
site,
we'll hear
check out the
anything
Beyond
next
Medieval
C3, but
page at
probably the one
record.org.
after.
And
Well,
that's it.
they
Go do
might.
that shit,
There might
right?
be something. But thanks for following. A baited glue. The Xbox One, 1 million.
Hitrecord's approach to community collaboration is inspiring, and we're incredibly happy to be working with Joseph and his team. And we really can't wait to see what the community creates, so let's do it.
We will be showcasing some of this content at our very first dedicated community event, the BG Fest,
2020 for
which
sure.
will take place in Montpellier this fall. Thanks everyone, have a great E3.
Thank you!
We nailed it. You can hear him. Uh oh, Rainbow Six. Gonna announce Season Pass Year
What's
4.
up, everyone? My name is Justin Kruger, community developer on Rainbow Six Siege, and I'm here today to talk about our community. Our community
The new
that
Assassin's
inspires
Creed
us,
game is
drives us
2019,
every single
yeah.
day. The Siege team back in Montreal has actually been so inspired by seeing all of the
Well,
millions of people playing our game every single day.
I'm sure they would announce
Over the
it
past
here.
2.5 years. We've actually absolutely loved seeing our community grow, and I'm excited to announce today that the Rainbow Six Siege community is now 35 million players. Yes, thank you. I wish I could hug every single one of you, but I don't know if my arms are big enough to hug every single one of you. That would take a long time.
Oh, I didn't even notice you wrote
As
that.
you can see as
Okay,
the
I'm about to fall
community
asleep
grows,
now.
So does the game, and as you can see behind me,
Now sleepy.
Team Rainbow has recruited
Oh.
Italian GIS operators, Maestro.
Why you
and
gotta fall
Alex.
asleep?
Actually, this image represents 10 seasons.
There's more
40
Ubisoft
operators,
show
and
to
19
watch.
Maps that is all free in game.
Season
If you wanna
Pass
get
Year
to know
4
all of these guys
out
a
of 5,
little bit better,
and access to
you can
6
play
next year.
Operation Parabellum, which is playable right now. And if you want to see them in action at the top of their game, tune into the Rainbow Six Siege Pro League, kicking off on June 18th at 5 p.m. Pacific time. The world's
Rainbow Six
biggest
Six.
esport teams will be competing for 6 months of intense Rainbow Six action.
For
And
6
that's just one of
months.
the many ways to enjoy competitions.
We need the
for
crew
Rainbow
too.
Six. The 6th major is just around the corner. and
Gameplay.
will be hosted in Paris this August. Our Pro League finals
Did they
will then
announce
take us
that?
to Brazil in November. Yeah, Brazil. And then the 6th Invitational will once again be the pinnacle of Rainbow Six, taking place in Montreal in February 2019. Yeah. So, whether you're a player,
I was just thinking that Rainbow Six Six
there really
Six.
is no better time to get into Rainbow Six esports. And with the growth of the game, the community, and the esports teams, we wanted to take a moment to reflect on some of our most influential players. Today, I'm excited to unveil a sneak peek at an upcoming documentary that is focused on a few familiar faces who took their love for Siege to the next level.
Rainbow Six before 7, after 5,
Here's the
2020.
first look at
Next
another
gen.
mindset.
On the Xbox 360 2-1.
That is like the greatest injury to ever happen to me, only because it brought Siege to me.
I've been doing this for what? Since year 1, season 1, right? And I failed.
Hey, thanks for following, Red Hood.
Failed, and then finally we started succeeding. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back.
Is your name based off a Batman character?
Eu recebi sorriso, uma lágrima, uma emoção, riso de uma pessoa
Okay, I
que
don't
na
care
minha vida,
about
que
the
eram torcedores da BD.
esports players.
Acho que você tem que realmente botar toda a sua emoção dentro do jogo.
I just want to see games right now. Hey, thanks for following Digital Snacks. How do you even eat Digital Snacks? Is that Robbie Knievel? Oh, new Trials game? He reminds me of Jack Patillo from Achievement Hunter. Alright then.
Trials is all about crashing with style and getting up again. Hello! I'm Antti Ilvesjö, Creative Director of Trials and also Prime Minister of Finland. Now I'm pleased to announce that Trials is back and it's bigger than ever. Make a new Far Cry Blood Dragon. That's what I really want. Rainbow Six featuring 6 players eating 6 meals at 6 different times in 6 different time zones, playing after 6. Oh my gosh. Clever. Sorry about that. Trials Rising takes you around the world to iconic locations. You never ride alone and competition is everywhere. But competition is nothing without the players, and our community has always been pillar of Trials. In Trials Rising, we work with our players more than ever. To explain more, let me introduce Brad Hill, also known as Professor Fat Shady.
Yes, Ubisoft is being very unimpressive right now.
You made a mess. Well, thank you, Auntie.
Except for Beyond Good and Evil that comes out in like 2021 or something.
See, OTHD down the front. I see you. I became a
Far
fan
Cry
of
and Call of Duty
because it's challenging,
make a
but so
hell of a game.
when you overcome something difficult.
Oh yeah.
But I soon realized that a number of playable
Definitely.
players struggled with the harder levels. So in 2013, I created the University of Trials.
Having
a YouTube
multiplayer
channel
maps
dedicated to mastering
against
Trials writing.
2 teams,
Before I go
and then
on,
each person has a
star player
bear and a
technology wants to
lion
make some big noise right now.
and a gun.
All right. Well, 5 years ago, I was a star player just like them. But when Red Links began work on Trials Rising, they approached me to design and create all of the tutorial content within the game.
Tempted to skip this.
It has been an amazing experience for me, but I wasn't the only one involved. 20 community members, known as the Trials Elite,
Comes out after Rainbow
have been
Six.
involved in the development of this game for the last 2 years. Whether they were track builders, streamers, or speedrunners, each brought something special to help shape this game. Now, if you
Everything
want to get
comes out
involved,
after Rainbow
register
Six.
online at trialsgame.com for a closed beta happening later this year.
Good.
That's it.
Let's go.
Does it really need a beta?
Hey, we're not going to put a big coming soon up here. I think people are going to want to know the release date.
Yes. All right. Trials Rising will release on February 2019 on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and the first time ever also Nintendo Switch. If you are E3, come to our booth and we'll show what Trials is about. Crashing with style and getting up again. Let's get out.
I think he likes jumping on that bike like that. Hey, thanks for following Necessary Evil 3-Vol. It's a plane. No, it's a failure. Mm-hmm.
My name is Julian Garrity, and I'm the creative director on Tom Clancy's
The Division 2.
On Black Friday, a strain of the smallpox virus was released on dollar bills in New York City.
The segment is
Infection
reach.
and chaos spread across the nation.
I was bored with the
7
Division
months
1.
later,
I just
the
couldn't
virus
get
has
into it.
mostly burnt itself out,
Unfortunately.
but America is tearing itself apart. Washington, D.C. is at the heart of this battle. Under constant threat from dangerous factions, civilians are trying to rebuild.
Hey, thanks for
In their
following,
survival
Zetro.
lies the seed
Appreciate that.
rebirth of society.
A lot of people from Mixer today. My name is A. Asshole. What? Yeah, the graphics are amazing. I can say that again. Not as great as Beyond Good and Evil. That horse looks very mistreated. Man, what is he dressed like? But he got on a jacket with a button up, some MC Hammer pants. And there's Laura Croft. It's one heck of a crossover. Far Cry and zombies. Hey, what's up, Hunter Garrison? Haven't seen you in a while. Probably not good on anything but the Xbox One X. Probably not. The only console with 4K graphics.
Keep moving. I didn't do anything.
Poor deer.
Quiet, you! I said no more talking. The rules are not subject to negotiation. Shut up! Defy the rules, and there will be consequences. Let's go. Come on. Examples will be made. On your knees. Keep still.
I want to keep still if I'm about to be shot. I'm going down with the fight. That paper plane went a long way. Poor deer just wanted to get away from the UB cancer. You can't escape the UB cancer.
You
It makes you
are
soft.
the last line of defense for those civilians and for the country. If you fail, history will be written by tyrants. If you succeed, history will remember the few brave heroes who fought to save.
What's with the question mark?
Nation. This setting lays the groundwork for a compelling story-based campaign in which your actions have a clear impact on the lives of civilians. In The Division 2, Washington,
This is what it looks like
DC
when I
must
street life
prepare for the
birds
greatest
from the
threat
hood.
it has ever encountered. To face it, you and your fellow agents will need to bring your equipment and tactical abilities.
That should be the intro screen to the Division 2.
Once agents reach the end of the main campaign, it's time to select a new.
And then it goes into what you see in the trailer.
A specialization. It starts with the choice of a signature weapon, powerful and unique.
Yeah, I was looking like The Last of Us a bit. And then you see this Laura Croft looking character.
With your specializations, you will not only grow in power, but also unlock additional tools and abilities, including exclusive versions of skills.
What's up, Mathis Hunter? My love, I arrived. Oh no.
Your own personal playstyle, but also to synergize with other players and take team play even further.
Not you, not again.
Speaking of teamwork, I'm
There is no
excited to
love.
announce that for the first time, 8 players will be able to partner up to face the ultimate endgame challenge. Raids are coming to the Division 2.
Raids. I have to get to bed. Okay. Sleep well, necessary. See you next time.
We learned a lot. We learned a lot from working on the first game. And with The Division 2, we're launching with plans for years of frequent major content updates. Today, we're ready to outline our plans for year 1. We will be launching 3 DLCs in the form of episodes.
DLCs? I thought we were over this.
New story, new areas to explore, and new activities. And the best part, all of these episodes will be completely free for everyone.
Good. You beat the game for a crossbow. Wow. For real?
Where's my division team? Stay tuned after the Ubisoft conference for an
Hammer pants and your Graham's
30-minute
Velcro
deep
strap
dive
shoes.
into our playable E3 demo during our post-show. As you can see,
And then your mom's jean
they're
jacket.
getting ready right now, and they'll be playing right after.
What is he wearing?
Until then, remember, this
I missed his beautiful
history's
face.
defining moment.
What are you
Hope
talking
your future
about?
lies in you, agents of the division.
Why?
Thank you.
You talking about the guy on the screen or me? He looks terrible. Granted, he may have... Like, I could only play with one other person in that game. I couldn't go any more beyond that, or else it'd just become too crazy. And that's how. Oh, Microsoft had a great show. They showed pretty much just all games and new stuff as well. Spell out therapist. The rapist. And many bug fixes. New Rayman. Or Rabbids. Or both.
Hi, I'm Xavier Manzanares, lead producer. And it's an honor to be back here 1 year after we announced for the first time and released the game. It was incredible. So, as a team, I just wanted to thank all of you for the support and all the feedbacks we received. Thank you.
An all-female band.
So we also started a year ago to work on a brand
I want
new
Half-Life
adventure,
3.
and with a brand new hero.
Well, you're not getting it
that we
ever.
cherish and we love Donkey Kong. So for today,
Donkey
we
Kong?
wanted to celebrate the
Oh,
upcoming
this is,
release of the Donkey Kong adventure. And what better with music than with Grant Kirkhope, our composer, and the band Critical Hits.
This is DLC
so
for
please enjoy. Thank you.
Mario Rabbids crossover. Oh, it even says up there. I didn't even see it. This is hurtful to watch.
Changes every day. Every second's a change.
Did you hear that person talking? DK Donkey Kong, the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. You want GTA 6? I don't think it's happening for a while. They're making too much money off GTA 5. I think it's like $1 billion a year in just shark cards or whatever. Mario, this is Ubisoft, not Nintendo. Yeah, I'm surprised that they just didn't wait till Nintendo conference. They need a band for everything, apparently. Or a dance group. And this is just DLC. What's up, Disc? Oh, Descent. I was getting tired. I call dibs on the blonde chick. Ah, I see. Well, she is the coolest one. I think I'll go for the violin player next to her. Most likely to launch Minecraft from microwaves. What? Minecraft went out to work. Right, you changed shirt. What? Of course I changed my shirt. Nice echo. I call dibs on the hammer pants. And the mom jean jacket. Hell yeah, she is. It was on time. Alright, come on. So you finally went to... What? What do you mean? Assassin's Creed?
The old guard was wiped out. Those who kneeled were now at the gates of hell. They were killing us off, burning our seas from shore to shore.
Long live piracy.
We thought there was no way the Empire could win this game.
Pirate Bay, the game.
As fate would have it, the tide turned in our favor again. A new wind was at our backs, blowing us straight to heaven. In our new Eden, there was only one rule. First come, first serve. It was dog eat
Turned everything.
We became kings, queens.
Peer-to-peer sharing is the future.
Fortunes poured down on us. They had their empire. Now it was our turn. Enemies became friends. Friends became enemies. The best didn't trust anybody. The philosophy of the day was more.
I guess the name Skull and Bones.
We were alone.
This is really boring. They need to announce Splinter Cell. Pirates of the Caribbean DLC edition.
We thought we were.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag 2. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, it's not going to be Black Flag 2, but
we were wolves.
But you don't see anybody in the hoodie or anything, so I don't think it's Assassin's Creed now. Yep, Skull and Bones. So you're right. Didn't they talk about this last E3?
In the world of Skull and Bones, there are soulless empires. There are greedy trading companies, and of course, ruthless pirate games sailing the seas. But there are no heroes. Hello, my name is Justin Farron, Creative Director at Ubisoft Singapore. And for the past year, my team and I have been anxiously awaiting this moment to invite you, our fans, to join the hunt here at E3 2018. Piracy is dead in the Caribbean. The Empire is crushing all those who oppose them. So your next big score? The Indian Ocean, home to the richest trade routes in the world, where merchant ships carry cargo worth over $10 billion a year. And you?
No, not
You're
at
gonna
all.
steal every
Looking forward to The Last of
fucking
Us
coin.
2. Yeah, me too.
First, you need a target. You pick up intel on a heavily guarded frigate, fat with African diamonds meant for the Grand Mogul of India. That treasure will help you claw your way to
Pirates
the top.
of the mom
To become
jeans
the pirate
jacket and
that no
grandpa's
empire
shoes.
can take down. Second, you must know your hunting ground. Our reactive and evolving world is reflected in what we call fortunes.
Oh, man.
Presented to you by Taljid, the fortune teller. Now, fortunes reveal changes
Be a
in
new God
fashion,
of War, pretty
weather,
much.
and the trade routes themselves.
What?
Today, Taljid reveals favorable winds. That means more merchants to rob, but also more competition. And now I'm proud to share with you the essence of Skull and Bones, a shared world where every player encounter matters. Will you fight or will you ally? This is what we call the hunting grounds. All right, pirates, let's head to the hideout and have a great E3.
Cops and donuts.
For the convoy starts here, in your hideout, deep within the Chagos Islands. This hidden pirate den provides everything you need for your next strike. From your shipyard.
This looks like what Sea of Thieves should have been.
The strong winds will boost its speed, giving its battering ram a devastating punch.
So, what's it gonna be?
Next, choose the right crew and gear for the mission ahead. Demi cannons are slow loading.
Oh, this is
deadly
going to
short
destroy
range.
Sea of Thieves.
Rockets are blazing fast and deal powerful damage from every angle. With everything loaded,
I wonder if this guy had our attack.
the winds are strong and the day is clear. That means more merchants to rob, but also more rival pirates out looking for a quick score. According to your
Running for
intel,
hell.
the convoy is sailing
Yeah.
past a Portuguese fort, taking advantage of the strong winds.
There she is, with our loot!
That fort is too strong to simply sail past. Its cannons can blast you out of the water. You need to find a way to sneak by before the convoy slips away.
Exciting, Captain!
Fortunately, deception is another tool in the pirates' arsenal.
Let's fool these blackguards.
Disguised as a Portuguese merchant, you try to creep past the fort.
Captain, if we engage, they will see through our guys.
Dude, this looks interesting.
Portuguese merchant and escort!
This island provides perfect cover for a surprise attack. Plots the optimal course for a
The new
ninja
AC game
Rigging your
is in
sails
there.
for speed.
Give me
You want to catch your victim off guard.
50 cents.
There she is!
How about a 50-cent album?
Piracy band!
This looks great. I hope there's an online mode. Hopefully they didn't already see that.
The ship's ready to be boarded.
Show no mercy!
What was theirs is now ours!
If he died, he would have DLC paid for the presentation within live. Too close to be used. What?
Warship sighted!
The new 50-cent album, Skull and Bones.
Your attack has alerted a powerful Portuguese warship.
Is it really? Or that's a joke?
Too tough to handle on your own.
Because I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it's called.
You could lose your loot. You need help, and you need it fast.
That one's with us!
Other captains have answered your call. 4 against 1 should even the odds. Your side forms a tight squadron, using a coordinated battle plan. The enemy strikes first. The first
Featuring
ship
cops
goes
and
down,
donuts.
breaking your formation.
How are those birds just flying through that? I think they would get away from that. I mean, even animals can sense danger, even if they don't know what it is.
The Commodore turns his cannons on you. You brace for fire, absorbing the first blow.
Dude, this is
Allies
cool.
maneuver for position. The Royal Fortune acts as a tank, drawing the Commodore's fire. It unleashes its special ability, Siege Mode. Once anchored, it can fire its cannons without limits. The Jaeger slips into position with its powerful cannon. Its special ability delivers
If
8
Ubisoft
shots
was
in a
God,
single
she would
blast,
have a DLC
increasing
to
the odds for a critical
improve
hit.
your life. What? What are you talking about? With moms and dads.
The Royal Fortune can't hold out much longer. It's up to
And the
you
world is
to land
serious
the killing
bug.
blow. The battle is won.
I love Ubisoft.
But
Yeah,
the
it's-
glitter of gold can turn
they're
new
a good
allies
company.
into deadly enemies. For there is no honor among thieves.
In terms of quality, they're pretty close to Bethesda. with moms and dads with Riot FX. Oh no. Yeah, Sea of Thieves might be a one and done. But they didn't announce online mode for this. Unless I missed it.
You're completely safe.
So that might be the difference. Mercenary did
Hello
not seem
everyone, my
incredible
name
to me.
is Elijah Wood, co-founder of SpectreVision. Though we're known for our film content, we're also avid gamers. And the opportunity
Really?
to partner with Ubisoft was something we had to be a part of.
And my name is Benoit Richer, game director on Transference. Together, we combine the storytelling techniques
Hobbit
of
is
film
making games
with the
now?
interactivity of video games,
What
enabling
a
us
world.
to create this unique, deeply immersive world with a dark and unsettling narrative.
Have you ever dreamed of entering someone else's consciousness? Exploring their darkest thoughts and most intimate secrets? With Transference, we're bringing a... No. With Transference, we're bringing a first-person exploration game into a chilling new dimension.
Did not like the proposal of this game.
To escape, you must go
Frodo,
hands-on to
yeah.
search for clues, solve puzzles while shifting between the perspectives of each family member, and attempt to piece
Do
together
not
the
use-
mystery.
This fall, in VR and on traditional platforms, we welcome you to uncover the secrets hiding in this mind-bending psychological thriller that will leave you with haunting memories long after you put down the controller. This is Transference.
What's going on? Where's Mom?
Jack Black.
I'm gonna sit here real soon, okay?
Oh
Just
no.
hold still.
I thought that was Jack Black for a second.
Eyes.
Got a bald boy and a turd.
Are you comfortable? I know this rig's a bit cumbersome, but that's always the way with these new prototypes, huh? And all you have to do is just be. I know things haven't been so great lately, okay? I do. I've been a lousy father.
That was Jack Black. No, it wasn't. This is a completely different person.
Go to sleep.
You've seen how rotten that's gotten, huh?
What is the best PS4?
All that is gonna change.
Why is PS4? No. Nuh-uh.
We're all gonna be together.
Nope.
All of our hard work, reverse the process. All of our sacrifices. That's my gift to you. To us.
Help me! Help me! Please! Dad? Why are you doing this?
I love you, son. I love you with all of my heart.
John Wick versus Jack Black. That would not last long at all. There would be no verses.
I have waited.
Okay, Jack half black.
We will sacrifice the world of Atlas to the harvest.
Alright, did you buy other sweaters? This is not a sweater. This is a shirt.
What are we waiting for? Let's get out there.
Go show them what's darling.
Why are you so into my clothes?
The Legion is growing. There aren't enough of us. We need to find help from every planet in Atlas.
This reminds me of that one game that everybody was angry about.
The
It's a
more of us
PlayStation
there
exclusive for a
the
long time.
stronger each of us is.
And PC.
You must feed my legion.
tracks isn't going to stop until we end this.
John Wick kills Jack Black with paper. Yeah. Hope you made a good purchase. What the hell? Destiny Arc. Starlink. No, it was made by that company.
Thank you.
Isn't it Hello Games?
Hello everyone, I'm Laurent Melville, creative director on Starlink.
I can't remember what it is called.
Last year, revealed our modular starship innovation to the world and showed you how players could reconfigure it instantly to adapt to any challenge. This year, we're excited to show you what the depth of the open world that we've built and put the game directly into your hands. We're going to take
Hey,
you
what's
on a
up,
journey
Twist Ted
400
Shots?
light years away from Earth to the Atlas
There's
star
another
system.
letdown space game.
Discover exotic planets,
Mhm.
meet fascinating local
Star
factions,
Fox.
and forge your alliance.
It looked like
Upgrade
Boo Boo.
your pilots, starships, and gear, and unleash devastating combos to save Atlas from the relentless Forgotten Legion. The mission will not be easy. Atlas is a dangerous place, and our heroes will need all the help they can get.
What are you talking about? No, the water in the world is ending, but is not sorry to take a shower.
Can you hear me?
Star Fox? No Man's Sky, that's what it was. Thank you. Star Fox.
Let's rock and roll, boys.
So wait, this is a Star Fox game? Or it's just DLC? It's just DLC. Man, Nintendo's really letting them use their stuff.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone. It is an honor to welcome Star Fox in Starlink, Battle for Atlas. Isn't it, Laurent?
It's amazing. Ever since I started working on Starlink, I wanted to invite Fox and his crew into the game.
See, I thought they were gonna pull like what they did with Smash. They started off with, you know, the Inklings,
I've
you
ever
know,
played, and I'll never forget that.
from Splatoon,
And so
and
for
then
me,
you all of a
this
sudden you see
moment
the
is a dream come
Smash
true.
Brothers thing.
And this dream
Ah,
was only made possible
lame.
thanks to our long relationship with Nintendo.
Girl
We
Wick
can't wait
versus
to play
Space
on the
Star
Nintendo
Foxy
Switch.
shit.
I would like to give a special thanks
Your heart
to
is
a dear
stopping.
friend with us in the audience today. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Miyamoto. Hello, how are you?
We at Nintendo suck at Star Fox here. We give it to Ubisoft.
So I know you were coming today, so I came with a gift. You know, it's the first prototype of the vessel that we such saw. Do you like it? Super. So thank you very much. So it is actually a vessel that has been created by the team, and they would be so happy to see you backstage. So let's go and join them. Thank you.
You want to beat cat. Old man on stage, where's his life alert at?
Thank you, Mr. Miyamoto. And
It's
thank
under
you,
his black
Eve.
sweater.
For everyone at E3, please be sure to come by the Ubisoft booth where we'll have a full hands-on demo for you to try. For everyone else, Starlink will launch on all consoles on October 16th with Star Fox as an exclusive Nintendo Switch experience. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Check out starlinkgame.com to pre-order the game right after the conference. Thank you
This
so much for
Stranding
being
looks
here
great.
today,
I
and have
wonder
a
since
great E3.
Daryl's in it, if Rick and Carl are gonna make it appearance. That'll be pretty interesting, but I doubt it. It's strange having humans. Buy toys to play the game, yeah. They're really pulling a Disney
Streamers,
Infinity and all that.
Cosplayers, artists, tournament
For Honor
organizers, and
2?
all power players. You are for honor. Indeed. Hello.
For Boner.
I'm Roman Campos Soyola, creative director. Whether it be upgraded stability with the dedicated servers, release of heroes, constant balancing and new training tools,
This
we
game
would
is
not
kind
be
of dead
here
already.
without your passion and commitment. You've helped us enrich the experience. Thank you.
They should be announcing a sequel.
But actions speak louder than words, right? In celebration of E3, we are inviting new players to join. So, if you haven't played For Honor yet, now is your chance. Starting today and until next Monday, we are giving away the PC Starter Edition on Uplay. Download it this week on PC and it's yours for free.
For free.
So come, join the fight with us. But that's not all. Because building on everything that we've learned, we are now ready to expand our world.
Uh-oh. We need crew too. Blood.
Tell them something is coming. There's blood in the water. Give them a warning. Let it all come crashing down. Burn the castle to the ground. Hang their lives, no disguise. It's our time. Let it all come down.
They're gonna introduce ninjas? Oh. So wrong. That's us dying music.
After the
He
great
changed his
cataclysm
shirt.
that brought knights, Vikings, and samurai to fight, civil war consumed China. Warriors of the Wulin factions fought each other but failed to establish order. Amid the chaos, 4 warriors of the Wulin now march west. With a new faction, 4 new fighters, visual enhancements, and single-player content yet to be revealed, the
Need to know
Marching
that.
Fire update is our biggest and most
Name of
ambitious
she.
addition so far. But this update would not be complete without answering a huge request from our community. A new 4v4 multiplayer mode fulfilling the classic medieval fantasy. You know what it is? The Castle Siege. So please, allow me to introduce you to this new mode, Breach.
Need an English guy on stage. Yeah, everybody has an accent. Well, Ubisoft is a Canadian company. Oh, she just murdered Altair. Hey, what's up, military girl? I need a Italian guy on stage. What? Oh, that armor looks sick. I love it. GG, UB, GG. Uh-oh. Is this the crew? Oh, there it is. There's your crew, too.
Hi everyone, I'm Delphine Dosset, brand director on The Crew 2. In just a few days, freedom will be yours. Freedom to get your hands on your dream car, bike, boat or plane and unleash your passion for motorsports all across the United States. The Crew 2 releases on June 29th, and we are very happy to announce that the open beta will be available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC on June 21st. But there's more. You can preload the open beta right now, so you'll be ready to hit the road as soon as it starts. From
Oh.
all of us at Ivory Tower, welcome to The Crew 2.
Hey, thanks for following, military girl. Appreciate that. Are they gonna have Star Fox DLC on this one too? Only if you buy the hammer pants can you get Star Fox. And the mom jean jacket. And the old man shoes.
How can a child save us all? If he's sentenced to die.
New Assassin's Creed.
Tell me, Nikolaos. Tell me before you let our son go.
Start your Ubi.
Where we begin does not define who we will become.
Save the best for last.
Before
Really?
you, I see a path.
What's up, Brady?
Built by friendship.
This looks amazing.
And family. Love and loss. War and bloodshed.
Oh, they're playing at 300 right there. AC.
You were sent by the gods to protect this world.
Looks good, the new Assassin's Creed. Not in my butt.
Act like it.
Oh my gosh. Well, he almost stabbed him right there. Dude, you have a trident too?
As you write your odyssey across the mountains and the seas, remember, the fate of Greece journeys with you.
I'm surprised there's no hood. That looked really cool. I actually want to play that one. I haven't played one in years.
I'm Jonathan Dumont, creative director of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is more than just an adventure. It truly is a role-playing journey. You will explore on land.
My God, it's the mother
and
of
sea,
Ubi.
one of the most iconic and influential settings in human history, ancient Greece. The golden age of Athens saw the rise of democracy, modern medicine, revolutionary art, and Western philosophy. But it was also a time of war. A devastating conflict between Sparta and Athens, the Peloponnesian War, divided the Greek world and changed the course of history. In this world of contrast and opportunity, this land shaped by the gods rages a battle between order and chaos.
You can also get Leonidas' spear.
This is where your adventure begins. You, a simple mercenary, an outcast, to take on an incredible quest to save your loved ones and become the legendary Greek hero Greece desperately needs. Our teams in Quebec
From Egypt,
and from
now
around
to
the world
Greece.
have spent the last 3 years putting all their energy, passion, and dedication into this project. We have continued to transform Assassin's Creed into an epic RPG experience. An RPG in which you will not just play an Odyssey, but your Odyssey, shaped by your actions and choices. And the first choice you'll make at the start of the game is to choose your character.
Oh, I see.
Alexios or
Alexios? Cassandra.
And you play that character for the entire game. You share the bloodline of a legendary Spartan hero and bear his mysterious weapon.
Oh, so you have no attachment to the others?
Your turn.
Leonidas' spear.
Oh, there
You're
it
old
is.
enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage, and he made a great sacrifice. You
Yeah,
shared
very
his
good.
blood and the strength he possessed.
The broken spear of Leonidas gives you access to powerful range, combat, and stealth abilities that you can unleash on your enemies.
What do you mean you feel like you've seen this? It kind of does remind me of Rise. Hey, thanks for following 14 Zoo.
And for the first time, we have deeply changed the way we tell stories in Assassin's Creed. You can now truly interact with history like never before.
Perhaps when I was thinner, both in weight and philosophy. So, tell me, were you able to resolve the situation without bloodshed?
The rebel had guards. I relieved them.
Interesting. You thought
Follow
the life of a
NAC.
thief and a murderer was worth more than that of soldiers doing their duty.
I wasn't even thinking about him, to be honest.
And what of the rebel?
He should be halfway to Mykonos by now.
Oh, really? You let that
Mykonos.
lunatic run loose? Are you sure that was wise?
I'm not sure approaching you was wise.
Our choices are like ripples on water. They seem tiny and insignificant at the beginning, but they can become devastating tidal waves by the time they
I
run
mean,
their
this
course.
footage. Maybe I watched it before. Oh, okay.
Over the next few days, you can experience
I
this
see.
for yourself here at
They make the
E3
same
in
crap
our
all the
playable
time. We
demo.
need something new.
And for you at home, here's a full game.
Well, they showed off Starlight.
Thank you. Have a great
If you're
E3.
interested in that, this looks like a No Man's Sky clone. Oh, and they had that Skull and Bones, which looked pretty cool. Where's the karma choices at?
Such a beautiful island.
Ah, Mykonos Island, built from the corpses of giants slain by the legendary Iraklis.
Read me the note again.
Eagle-bearing Mystios, that's you. We are a small but fierce group of rebels who'd pay you handsomely to help us overthrow our Athenian oppressors. A warrior named Diocles fights with
just
them.
like the same.
None who face him survive. Please, Mystios, our people are dying. Signed, Kira.
What did your informant tell you?
Word has already spread of you sinking those ships. There's a price on your head.
Whew, that didn't take long.
There's also word of Spartans landing on Mykonos.
So, I'm here to find Kira, who wants me to kill Diocles.
An Athenian ally.
Who's at war with Sparta.
And don't forget the bounty!
Business as usual, then.
Gods protect you, Cassandra.
Thanks, Varnavas. But they'll be too busy protecting Diocles from me.
We've been spotted! Go! I'll handle this!
That guy has a long snake around him. Look at that sexy rock. Right, can you tell me about the Cuphead DLC? Oh, they announced a new character. Remember the Chalice?
You're chasing your own death, mercenary.
The Chalice girl or whatever. And they announced a new area to play in.
You want my head? Come and take it.
And that was about it. It was very quick. They didn't really show anything. And it doesn't come out till 2019.
You really should have left me alone.
Sick helmet.
Varnavas was right. Spartans have made themselves right at home.
This is clearly running on a PC because it's in 60 frames per second.
I'm looking for Kira.
What do you want with her?
The mercenary who bears the eagle of Zeus. You got my message.
It said something about...
This is the end of the stream, right?
Mercenaries.
Oh, it's almost over?
Athenians have enslaved our people for too long. Help us free Mykonos from their grasp, and you'll have more drachmi than you can carry.
I'm here to kill Theocles, not go to war.
Are you two
Which is why
together?
I sent word of our rebellion to you and Sparta.
My men are ferocious in a ground assault, but we're outnumbered.
And Theocles fights with the fury of Ares.
Join us in battle. If you're half the warrior Kira says you are, we'll grind these Athenians into dust.
All right, Spartan. I'll fight with you. But Theocles is mine.
To battle then.
It's the last game. Yeah, I figured. He's already dead. Quit slashing him. Bacon's wife goes to Greece to start a house of Assassin's Creed over in Greece. Oh, really? See, I just played the second game, and that was kind of it. I haven't been following anything. I was tempted to get the last one. But this one looks way better than me. Add you as a friend? You mean on Xbox? Hey, thanks for hosting me, Cinnamon Ace. Hey, thanks for hosting me, Red Hood. October 5th. 2 days after my birthday. No, no more of that dance. Just dance stuff.
Hi everyone. And
Assassin's
thank you
Creed
for
3.
joining us. And thanks to everyone watching.
I never
from
played
home.
that one.
To our teams, it's an honor to work with some of the best in the world. Congratulations on a great show.
They had a decent show.
I am
Wasn't that bad. They made it up.
I am an optimistic guy, and I am particularly excited about the future of technology and the positive role games will play in shaping our society. To create these games, we need to work even more openly with you, the gamers, because we know when we do that together, everything gets better. So have a great E3. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the post show. As promised, that was an amazing conference, but we're not wasting any time. We're jumping right into it. We're going to show live exclusive gameplay of The Division 2. I have with me Matthias Carlson, right? Producer.
Matthias Carlson, yes.
And Christian
No need to
Panner,
get salty.
game director and producer,
Old man.
respectively. How you guys doing?
Excellent.
Yeah, you
Super
excited?
excited.
Amazing. Well, congrats on the exciting reveal at the Microsoft conference and obviously the amazing news during the UB conference. So today, to our left, we've got Yannick Bonchereau, ComDev on The Division 2, and 3 other devs from the massive development team. They'll be showing a 4-player co-op tackling a control post. And Yannick will be walking us through a little bit into his strategy. But first of all, I wanted to ask you guys, what are we going to see here?
Well, this
There's only
is
15 minutes
first of all,
left.
Actually, the E3 demo that we're showcasing here at E3.
So people can play this at the LAC, at the Ubisoft.
If you're in LA and you're going to E3, you can play what they're playing right now. So that's really cool. So this is it's a tiny little slice of the open world.
Let's see when the
Division 2, right? And this is actually they're on their way towards that same
Nintendo
crash
and all
site
that
we saw
tomorrow
in
is.
Right, the
Microsoft Brief, yeah.
So I'm gonna stream that as
of the Air
well.
Force One, except right now it's tackling at a different entry point than what was shown at the Microsoft conference. Am I right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, let's have it happening at 11.
The big reveal was the setting, Washington D.C.,
Alright.
capital city of America. Christian, I want to ask you, what was the reasoning behind that? Can you tell us a bit more?
Yes, absolutely. We were very excited to showcase that yesterday in our reveal and to show more, of course, today. We have the
So I'll be
options,
streaming that
we
tomorrow.
investigated multiple options, but for us, Washington D.C. felt like the natural choice for 2 obvious reasons. One, of course, is the seat of power in U.S., and second, it's also the home of the headquarters of the division.
Right, the HQ of the Division agents, right?
Absolutely.
That's awesome. And I can see there is no more snow nor ice. Can you tell us a little more about really the timeline from the Division to the Division 2?
Yes, absolutely. In Washington, D.C., we are now in the middle of the summer, 7 months after the events in New York City. So the summer, the season, allow us to
Why
showcase
does
a
the guy
vibrant
look like
city
he's
where
holding something?
nature is now taking over the city.
It's beautiful. Hey Yannick, can you do just like a pan? Oh, I guess you're in action right now, but just like the pan of the city here. I mean, obviously, it's beautiful in its own way.
Hey, thanks
It's
for
got
following,
character.
Brady.
Yannick, why don't you tell us a bit more on how you plan to tackle your playthrough?
Try to spread around actually, so we can have a bit of a tactical approach to things and not just like face tank. So that's we'll see how that plays out.
I think we should pay extra attention to Yannick.
Yes,
Judge him
exactly,
harshly
and
on
just
his
judge him.
Don't
no
judge
pressure.
me. I've been judged for my hand wave already earlier, so.
Okay, so Matthias and Christian, I played some of the Division. I haven't played hundreds of hours like the thousands of players out there. If there was a few things you could say about the Division 2 that new players should know, what would you say?
The list is long. I mean, we're we're very excited, both as gamers at the office and as devs, right? Of all the things we refined, tweaked, and tuned from the Division 1. Everything from the combat.
Poor Cone.
To, refining the RPG. And,
it's always the cones.
So there's a lot of that, but also a lot of new things. So
it certainly does look better than the first one.
Right now, the open world is one of them. It's first of all 20% bigger than the first game, New York, and it's very, very faithfully recreated, almost one-to-one with the actual DC, right?
That's amazing. And sorry to cut you off, but Christian, you mentioned, so you guys chose watching the DC. I'm curious, did the team take any trips there to kind of really get an authentic recreation of Washington DC?
Absolutely, we had multiple trips after
this is the new Call of Duty.
And,
I don't think so.
Different architects from the city with urban.
It seems way too complicated to be the new Call of Duty.
It's looking beautiful in the game.
So people living in Washington D.C. can kind of walk around and try to find their homes.
Absolutely. Although this is an interpretation of Washington, our interpretation of Washington D.C. is going to be a bit more, let's say, with more nature into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then also,
if you want your game to be the new Call of Duty, you have to be able to make it to where you could have your eyes closed
we put a lot
and play it.
Love, sweat, and effort into creating this living world system where not just the enemy factions of the world spread out in different areas, right, but also the civilians that you're fighting to help and protect. They're all doing things in the open world dynamically.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they're acting on needs for resources and goals of what they're trying to achieve, not least to control these key strategic locations like this control point here by the crash site. This creates a lot of movement and activity, and ultimately things for you to do as a player and surprise.
Right.
You don't know what's going to happen around the next corner.
Press X, salute, or reload.
A lot of gameplay opportunities for the player to kind of pick and choose exactly what it is that they want to do. And so right now, they have reached the control point. I take it. How you doing there, Yannick?
That's fine. We are kind of, we all enter from the same area. Actually, we just try to rush into it, and we are pushing our way through. So far it's fine, but we have the tank coming now, so...
Oh, well, good luck with that. Matthias, so what faction are they playing against right now?
They're playing against a faction called the True Sons. Nasty people.
Nasty people that they should get rid of. Yeah. And so I know another big reveal, big new feature that was mentioned during the Ubisoft conference are the specializations, right? Can you tell me a little more about that?
Specializations is really adds a
for people
new
watching
extra layer and dimension to endgame.
It said it was like
you've been going
being watched by 20 people
through the game,
over all the streaming services.
You've been growing in both power
streaming
and
over.
capability.
Right.
You've been getting new skills, mods for those skills, weapons and gear, etc. When you get to endgame, you're presented with a choice on how
now
you really
6.
truly want to specialize now.
Right.
First choice is the signature weapons that we saw in the conference, right?
Right, and I think it's important to note, I think that these specializations, they're not like roles that a player kind of sticks to. They can kind of choose to grow which skill tree, am I right?
Absolutely. Each one of them is a progression track in itself. It's not just a signature weapon, and this signature weapon is important to know. It sits on top of the rest of your toolbox. You're not changing something out, you're gaining more things.
Right.
And then, very much along the lines of the design philosophy that we have, you're growing capability. So you can progress one specialization all the way, then the next one,
my little thing.
And then you become the ultimate
player. Exactly, you get full flexibility to
and you're gonna need to become that because we also announced today that for the
back
first time
up
in a
to
division
6.
game we have raids.
It keeps going in and out.
Absolutely incredible challenges.
That's a 8-player co-op, is that
Absolutely, it's up to 8-player co-op, and you need to be prepared for that. It's gonna be very hard to tackle that challenge.
That is very cool. Yannick, how are we doing here?
Like that.
Like
just
that?
blowing stuff up with my grenade launcher.
Have you been downed yet?
So Yannick, you're playing the demolition specialization, am I right?
Yes.
Can you show us what's signature weapon you've got equipped there?
Yeah, I got that. I got that nice grenade launcher here. So
that nice grenade launcher.
Nice explosions.
You get to blow shit up.
Yeah, like that.
And our other massive developers here, I believe, are playing Survivalist and Sharpshooter. Am I right?
That's correct.
I don't know if we can get the the audience to see the skill set of the other specialists. I believe that's the sharpshooter, am I right?
That's correct, yeah. So the demolitionist that Jank is playing has the grenade launcher, which is all about, you know, radius, controlling an area, creating mayhem, flushing enemies out of cover, getting several of them in the blast at the same time, etc.
Absolutely.
Whereas the sharpshooter has this super powerful sniper rifle, 50 cal, that can penetrate several targets. So you can find, you know, your angles and line them up, and this feature that we
Looks so much better than the first one.
on the enemy archetypes, the weak points,
But I'm not
that are associated
sure
with
if
the
I'm
enemy's
gonna.
special abilities.
Oh, it's great.
You can pelt all of those coming in and out of the
Looks like Yannick
I'm
actually.
still not sure if I want to pick
You
this up
did
though.
it!
Congratulations.
Yay! Congrats!
That's surprising, I'll have to
That's
say.
awesome.
It is surprising.
I feel like he didn't do as good during the rehearsals, but I feel like the pressure has caused him to up his game. All right, so if well, I think we're done taking over this control point now. Yannick, why don't you come join us over here? Let's talk about this.
We did it!
we did it! Yay!
So that was not too ridiculous, but it's okay.
Well, now that you're here, I think we've got a free pod. Well, is there like another player that can that you think can fill?
Yeah, I think you guys want to keep playing, right? You want to play more of it, yes. I see the nod. All right, so yeah, we happen to have a Think Panda just here, who I think would be a great fit
Come
to,
on over, Think
to
Panda.
play the Division.
Hey,
hello.
what's up?
How are you doing?
I'm okay, I'm great.
How was the
Very
conference
excited.
Okay, let's skip through this. Yeah, I think it's done for.
This is just one of the many open world activities that you encounter when you're out and about exploring the world.
503 views.
That's another aspect of DC.
That's
being
for the
a
day?
fantastic setting for us. That it's like for people who haven't been there, it's a very diverse city in terms of.
All right. We also have a Session who's asking when does the beta start and how to sign up to it.
What we try to do with the beta is that as long when we get closer to the launch, we want to be very, very prepared.
All right. That seems to be done for. Well, I'll be online tomorrow for the Nintendo Direct one. And I'll probably stream some games tomorrow. Since E3 is pretty much over. And yeah. So anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll be on tomorrow for the Nintendo Direct one. Bye.